Yeah. Static Buzz in the building. Yeah. Static Buzz in the building. Level up every time that the beat hits. If you're lost in the game, we'll fix it. Welcome to the channel. Let's get it. I'm the one they call Static. Bring the buzz.
All right. Greetings, citizens of the internet. I'm Static Buzz, and this is my weekly news show where why is this not showing up? Where I go over I go over the weekly news for gaming and just cover it. But right now, I think I'm having a little technical difficulties. I'm wondering why my screen is not showing up right. Let me double check something right now. Yeah, that is not the right one. We want this one. Yeah. Don't know why it's switched on me. That's kind of weird, but we're going to be watching the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase, and we're going to be reacting to it, seeing how it goes. After that, if there's enough time, I don't know how long this is. It looks like it's pretty long, 30 minutes, but we'll go over some news after that and just cover everything we can cover. So without any further delay, let's get to it. Oop, old style anime.
Deep in space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm. 15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But the threat of another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave galactic dangers and save all that's left of their home. Teamwork is key in this two-player co-op adventure. You'll need a few tools to survive. The scrap hook grabs and moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms and cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles, open doors, and more. Use the tools together, and you might
Could be
discover
interesting.
unexpected solutions to puzzles.
If I can find somebody to play with me, then maybe I'd do it, but I'm usually a solo player guy.
And take a little travel break. With GameShare, two players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game. Can these two brave explorers save their home?
That's pretty cool. You only need one person to own the game, and then both of you can play it.
Launches exclusively on the
Kind of need to do
Nintendo
that with that kind of
system
game.
this
If it
summer.
forces two players to play, you got to have opportunity for other people to join in.
Welcome to today's Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. In this presentation, we'll be focusing on games from our publishing and development partners coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Over here
systems.
grooving to the music.
What you just saw was Orbitals, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer. We hope you're looking forward to this intergalactic co-op puzzle adventure. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming Nintendo Switch games.
What I'm hoping for is that they announce Xenoblade Switch 2 editions, but since it's a partner showcase, it's hard to say if they're going to do that. Heck, I'd even settle for another Xenoblade game. Story.
Waters of Issei Bay, on an island where legends of mermaids have been passed down, a tale of mysteries and curses stirs. The latest Paranorma
Another anime-looking game.
Coming to the
I ain't mad at
Nintendo
it.
Switch system. The story follows Yuza Minakuchi, a boy who works as a pearl diver. One day, while gathering on the seafloor, he encounters another version of himself. This phenomenon is just the beginning. Soon, other strange incidents begin to plague the island. A
Creepy.
girl with no memories, strangers searching for treasure, and a housewife investigating victims of drowning. Speaking to those involved is a natural part of the investigation, but you
All right.
also need to search
Detective
deep
game.
within the waters of Issei Bay.
Might be interesting.
As each of their motives intertwine, the story connects to the mermaid legend told centuries ago. Paranormasight, the Mermaid's
Paranormasight.
Curse, launches on Nintendo Switch, February 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Battle for World Glory. A new Captain Tsubasa is kicking its way onto
Sorry about
Nintendo
that.
Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters representing
I did not
22
play the
teams.
first one. I wonder, is this turn-based like
From the original work,
Inazuma?
as well as
Is that how you say that one?
special moves
11.
get passes,
That one I do
blocks,
have.
dribbles, and
This one looks more
tackles of
action-oriented, but
Go on the
could be
offensive
just their
against
cuts.
elite competitors as you aim for victory.
Oh, that's not good having the ball there and everybody trying to kick the
Gear up
ball.
for sensational
That's gonna end in
soccer
pain.
action. When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year.
This year.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. A life or death fight for survival begins. It was a normal day until a cave-in befell the city of Tokyo. As the dust settles, our protagonist, Anne, discovers an underground world deep below the metropolis. But
Oh, that
she's
got
not
weird
alone.
quick.
Creatures called Xeno populate the unknown expanse. If you're found by a Xeno, it's game over.
Xeno food.
Fighting is not an option, so quick
Oh,
thinking and
stealth game.
decision-making are vital to your survival. Analyze their patterns.
Oh, I like that mantis looking creature.
and
That was
find
cool.
The best route to make your escape.
I am not really into horror games, so.
To lure and ensnare any stalking Xeno.
Ooh. Okay. You can't fight directly, but you can
By
do
using
some
Game
things.
Share, up to 4 players can share controls, including Anne's movement and camera adjustments. Whether locally or online,
Okay, that's a little weird.
coordinating with your friends is key to making it out alive.
So I wonder if somebody controlling the camera controls it for everybody?
Tokyo Scramble, launching exclusively
Scrambled
on Nintendo
humans.
Switch 2, February 11th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
That's a quick turnaround. February 11th.
Awaken your Viking spirit.
Valhalla!
Battle, build, and conquer in this massive.
Oh, this is
survival
Valheim.
game.
Okay, yeah, I played this on the
How you
PC.
go about it is entirely up to you. You could start by gathering materials around the woods.
Not a bad game if you have people to play with. Playing by yourself, it's okay.
Arrows to hunt wildlife and prepare meals. With an axe, you can chop trees to build a house. Yikes, don't get hit by falling trees. Build pillars, install beams, construct walls, make the roof, and even add a fireplace. Now you're safe, even from the cold.
Cozy.
Is this ventilated? Don't forget the chimney too.
Uh,
By upgrading your crafting stations, you can make items of higher quality. And once you've built a ship, set sail on the high seas to reach new lands. And create even more strongholds. Plus, up to 10 players online can explore this vast world together.
that's the way to do it. Get 10 people to help, or 9 people to play with you.
Go
It'd be a lot of fun, I
and
bet.
survive in Valheim, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
This year.
Find your way forward in these games. Return
Hollow
to
Knight.
the Kingdom of Hallow Nest and fight back the infection in this upgraded modern classic. dodge, dash, and slash through this 2D action adventure platformer, now with enhanced visuals and improved frame rates on Nintendo Switch 2. Equip charms to enhance your abilities and deal magic damage using upgradable spells while exploring.
Never
the
played
vast
these. I know people love them, but I'm just not into side scrollers too much.
And heroes when Hollow Knight Nintendo Switch 2 edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
Oh,
Nintendo Switch
today,
2
really?
players who have Hollow Knight on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition for free with the upgrade pack.
I like it when they do that for free. If you already have it. Yep.
Reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary players, and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove
Or
who's at the top of their game.
FIFA, not
Experience
FIFA, yeah,
excitement of
the
soccer and
World
aim to be
Cup.
the
They can't
best
call
in
it the
the
World Cup.
when
They gotta call it the International.
launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
Because even the World Cup is part of FIFA, I
Travel
believe.
through 4 ages in a
They have the
brand new
copyright.
HD 2D action RPG. Explore the age of safekeeping, the hero Elliot's own time.
I'm getting kind of tired of games that look like this. They're like too many of them.
The age of magic.
When Octopath came out, it was fine, but then we got
And the age of budding.
Dragon Quest
Human
and
civilization. In each age, the
what was it?
scenery and citizens of
There
Elliot's
was a couple
hometown
games
will
that came
change.
out as well
You
that
can also obtain
use
some
this look.
weapons and magic unique to certain time periods. A story spanning time.
I think I tried this demo when it
The Adventures of Elliot. The
when they
Millennium
offered the
Tales
demo
launches on the Nintendo
back
Switch 2
in
system, June 18th.
middle of last year or something, and it was all right. It wasn't a bad game.
Blast with Super
Bomberman.
Bomberman games from the Super NES era. Play the first Super Bomberman through to the culmination of the series, Super Bomberman 5, including titles previously unreleased
Wow.
worldwide. The Famicom versions of Bomberman.
Guess if you like Bomberman, this is
are also included. Plus,
a
there's
boon for
brand
you.
new Boss Rush mode, as well as game share support. Super Bomberman Collection launches on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
So they're doing a lot of this game share stuff. Is that one where you have to be in a certain
The unknown
proximity,
journey
or you could just be anywhere and if you're a friend of somebody?
The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII
Are they
remake
finally
series
getting this
is
on the
coming to
Switch?
Nintendo Switch 2
Oh, Switch 2 only.
in pursuit of its arch nemesis Sephiroth.
Or is it already on Switch 1 and they're just giving you a Switch 2 edition? I don't know. I have it on the PlayStation and PC, so there's really no reason for me to get it on another console.
Wheelies in a buggy or other modes of transportation. Team up with allies in battles, blending action and strategy.
I never finished it. I got pretty far in it, but I never actually finished it. Maybe I should go back one of these days and finish it up.
You'll also find various activities scattered across the
Speaking of
world.
activities, that's why I never finished it, because there's just too many activities.
And as you interact with your allies, their affinity toward you will grow and impact how the story unfolds. What fate awaits Cloud and his crew in their pursuit of Sephiroth? Final Fantasy VII Rebirth launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
This the one with the little girl? What is this called? Pragmata? Yeah, Pragmata.
Investigating a lunar research station, an injury befalls
I don't know how I feel about this game. It seems like it's kind of quirky with their combat. You basically solving puzzles.
a Pragmata.
I guess I'd have to see it in practice to. If they ever come out with a demo, I'll try it and see how it is, but
Intruders. The two are targeted by the station
it's almost
AI,
like a
which
hacking
sends
game
enemy bots after them.
for combat. I guess you can shoot, but it's not really doing much.
Impenetrable armor.
I think I can help.
But with Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal, you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
Once their weak points are exposed, fire away.
I hacked it.
Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second decision can change the outcome of battle.
I guess it could be cool, but I don't know. It's kind of odd, in my opinion.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your bot buddies?
Overdrive protocol. Initiate.
I mean, it seems kind of cool. You
We did it!
escape from a space station.
This is how we say good job.
And what will Diana learn on this journey?
There's probably a secret behind what she is.
Launches
if I had to
Nintendo
guess.
Switch 2, April 24th. A demo will be available later today. On
Oh, there we go.
Nintendo
I
eShop.
guess I'll have to check out a demo. Maybe there's a demo on PlayStation or
Hope you're
Xbox I
looking
could check
forward
out.
to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and shooting. Let's continue.
Okay,
with more
next game.
headlines.
What do we got? What do we got?
Journey to the
The Lost Lands. Oh. Looks kind of like
Legendary
Turok.
Warrior
It-
with this
there we go.
intergalactic
Turok
action
Origins.
shooter. To
How did
stop
I guess
the
that?
alien threat from destroying all
Guess it wasn't that
human
hard.
life, You'll journey solo or with a team of warriors online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat.
Are they trying to make it Monster Hunter style?
Third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special
Well, that was a
abilities
weak
to
attack with
devastate
that
foes.
axe.
Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Sinks to gain a greater edge in combat.
Well, they're adding a lot to the Turok series by doing it this way.
Across breathtaking worlds, you'll unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
So this is probably like a relaunch of the series. Could be fun.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu.
Was this another Xanadu game?
In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital,
Kyoto
another
Xanadu.
world exists that's encroaching on our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers.
Wonder what they've
against
done
the
to
threat
enhance
as
this.
He joins Hirosaka Academy, a school for gifted students.
I like the art style. It's not too fancy, but it's got flair.
The Great Labyrinth, rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth,
Oh, not
hone your
side
abilities
scroller,
and
please.
reshape the terrain to expand
Oh,
the range
man.
of your exploration. Then take on dangerous enemies
Mm.
in 3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes.
So they went side scroller for the exploration and then
Improve your stats.
3D for the boss
Spend time
battles.
with your friends
That's a
as you
weird choice.
prepare to conquer Xanadu.
Oh, and even side scroller in the
And monster
in the world. I don't know.
Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo
mean, I
Switch 2 and
guess it's
Nintendo
kinda
Switch
like-
systems this summer.
What was
Check
it,
out these
13 Sentinels?
anime-style games.
That one was good, but
It's
the
time
combat
to
was
evolve
a
in
little
the
different.
latest Digimon story game.
Wait, did Nintendo not get this one yet?
Powerful blast causes the world to collapse and sends you 8 years into the past. With over
Now this is a good game. I have
Digimon
this
to
on
collect
PC and it's a
and
very good
venture
game.
through the human world and digital world to save the future. And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select quality mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or performance mode, playing in full HD at 60 frames per second.
Yes, 1080p is still considered HD.
Launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems July 10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky is soaring in.
Wait, what
Form your
is
party from a roster
this?
of over 20 characters.
I know what
each with their
Relink
own
is,
fighting
but
style.
is this?
Channel the power of teamwork.
Yeah, that
Summon
I played
mighty
Relink, and
primal
that looks like some of the areas I
beasts.
played before.
You can also team up in local or online multiplayer.
I wonder if this is just a repackaging of what they had on the other systems.
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok launches on Nintendo Switch 2.
I would
July 9th.
like to know what that game is really about. If it's more than the original one, or
The latest Monster Hunter Stories game is
just
flying in.
the same one repackaged. I don't know.
Your monster allies, called Monsties, can learn special abilities through a ceremony called the Rite of Channeling. Raise your Monsties as you travel the world. The lands lie on the brink. of
Only problem I
disaster.
have with the first two games is the grind is real. It
And the
takes
riders
too
trying
long
save the world
to get to the
have
level you need to
contend
get
with
to
an
move
even greater threat.
easily through the. I shouldn't say
Monster
easily,
Hunter Stories 3
but effectively
Twisted
through
Reflection
the next area.
soars
You've got to
onto
do
Nintendo
some
Switch
serious
2,
grinding to be
March
able
13th.
to do that. And it always seemed to take a
Demo will
long
be
time.
available later today on
Hopefully they
Nintendo
fix
eShop.
that.
Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
Arcade Archive. Cool. What do we get? What is this? Looks familiar.
Rave Racer, published by Namco in
Ah.
1995, speeds into the Arcade Archives 2 lineup. Aim for first place in a race against your rivals.
Yeah, I'll wait for Forza to
Get
come
ready
out.
for a
Forza
new
Horizon
line
to
of
come
home
out.
console titles.
Drive through Japan. That's what I'll do.
Console Archives is on the way. Doraemon,
Okay. Never played that one.
Sonic Wings Special,
Haven't played that one, but I used to love those type of games. The Mups or whatever they call them,
more will be
Shmups.
released over time.
What
The
in the
first wave
blazes?
of Console Archives titles includes Cool Borders and Ninja Gaiden 2, The
Ninja
Dark Sword
Gaiden.
of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
All right. Oh. EA games or saw some Tales of Arise. Scott Pilgrim. Is this just a hype roll or something? Another Edge Begins. Oh, were they displaying all the names and I just didn't catch it? Reanimal. Okay. Horror game, which I'm not really into. WWE. I used to like wrestling games because they were fun, but I just cannot figure out how to get my character to move the way I want to. Feels unresponsive in all the games I played recently. Oh, that looks like Fallout Shelter, but on a Star Trek ship. That might be fun. Okay, so the Disney Dreamlight Valley is getting a Switch 2 edition. It's not a bad game. I've tried it out. It's a nice, cozy game. PGA Tour 2K25. It's been a while since I played a golf game. Cold Set Begins. Card collection or just card strategy? Goat Simulator 3. You want some chaos?
Wake up, little June.
Shadow Tactics Blade of the Shogun.
Let's make some noise.
Ninja. Tales of Arise Beyond Edition. I thought this was already on Nintendo Switch, but maybe it's just coming out
We found another body.
for the two.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
When a string of mysterious deaths occurs across America,
Resident Evil
FBI
Requiem.
analyst Grace Ashcroft is captured by the suspect while investigating the case.
That guy is pretty creepy.
What did he do to me?
That is never a good statement. What did he do to me?
In her attempt to escape,
Holy moly.
Grace comes up against unknown threats. A limited supply of healing items and ammunition are at her disposal.
Limited,
Will
probably
she confront
very
the
limited.
threats head on, or save her ammo for the next encounter? For Grace, impending doom is always close.
Oh,
at
jeez.
hand.
Giant creepy baby. That's
Meanwhile,
not good.
another agent working for an anti-bioterrorism organization is also on the case. Leon S. Kennedy.
6 survivors are actually City Hall.
They try to make him sound like so cool. Leon S. Kennedy.
With his physical prowess, Leon can parry
Physical
an opponent's
prowess.
attack, then strike to break the stunned opponent's stance in close quarters combat. He can fire from a distance using handguns and rifles,
He couldn't hit.
or
Can't hit anything.
his weapon against them.
He can shoot him, but he's got
Arsenal of
poor aim.
attacks at his disposal. This game features both third-person and first-person camera perspectives, and you can change your perspective at any time.
And for whichever character you want, you can have one in third, one in first.
Including a mode for less experienced players that features aim assist.
Seemed like
Grace, as she attempts to
Leo or
escape
Leon
from
needed
oppressive
that
and
aim
terrorists,
assist there.
and Leon, who relies on strength to carve his own path. What will they discover when their fates intertwine?
Of course, it's Umbrella
Resident
Corp.
Evil Requiem
Of
launches
course.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, February 27th.
Is that
Pre-orders are available
out
now
already
on
for
Nintendo
other
eShop.
systems, or is that
Resident Evil 7 Biohazard
not out yet?
and Resident Evil Village will also be available the same day.
Hmm.
Horror-filled excitement awaits, whether you play these games or Resident Evil Requiem first. Plus, a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller featuring original art is releasing alongside the games. Amiibo figures of Grace and Leon will also be available this summer. You can scan them to receive in-game weapon skins. Resident Evil Requiem, the latest entry in the Resident
Dino
Evil
Blade,
series,
Dino
is
Blade,
launching
Dino Blade, let's
later
go.
this month. You can also look forward to a creator's voice video featuring a member of the Resident Evil Requiem development team. The video will release in the near future. Next is our last announcement.
Hey everybody, from all of us here
Really?
at Bethesda Game Studios.
Starfield.
If you're like us, Nintendo has meant so much to you.
I'm wagering
from your early
Starfield.
days of gaming to now. It was incredible for us to partner on the original Switch, and it was just such a great piece of hardware and also so personal when you play. We're excited to finally bring a number of our franchises for the first time to Nintendo. We hope you all enjoy the journey.
So more than one. Okay.
Vault Dwellers, welcome home. Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is emerging on Nintendo Switch 2.
All right.
Scavenge, shoot, build, and create alliances. as
You know, I never
reshape
beat
the
4. I did
wasteland.
beat 2 and wait, 3. 3 was the first one that they did
Every choice matters.
in first person. That's when
Yourself
Bethesda
smooth
took over,
talker
right?
Or pining to pump up your
I'm not sure if
power
I
armor. Choose from
beat the
hundreds of
first 2
perks
when they
that
were
make
the
your
overhead
lifestyle.
isometric ones or not.
Every road leads somewhere new. From the heart of Diamond City to the shadowy corners of forgotten vaults, the Commonwealth is packed with stories.
I played too many
waiting
games
to
that I
be
haven't
uncovered.
finished.
In addition to the base game, experience 6 official expansions and over 150 Creation Club items to expand your adventure. Grab your Pip-Boy and traverse the wasteland in Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition, launching on Nintendo Switch.
And I know
2
this is going to be
February
blasphemy for any gamers, but I've never
Pre-orders
even
begin later
played
today
New
on
Vegas.
Nintendo eShop.
Not
The year is 1937.
at all. Oh,
Sinister forces are on the hunt for an ancient power.
yeah, you kind of knew that
Only
one was coming.
person can stop them.
Watch me.
Embark on a globe-trotting cinematic adventure in Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Set between the events of Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade, Indy will journey around the world to uncover the mystery behind the Great Circle. From the pyramids of Giza to the
That's got to be nerve-wracking to be jumping on things like that. You don't know how old they are, how well they were made.
Solve fiendish puzzles. Or use your whip to face off against dangerous foes and explore a world full of daring escapes and unforgettable encounters. Adventure calls when Indiana Jones and the Great Circle launches on Nintendo Switch 2, May 12th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Not too far off.
Explore the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't said Starfields yet. Maybe they're saving that for last. Because if they can get Oblivion on, well, I don't know. I don't know what version of their engine they use for this compared to Starfield. Came after Starfield, so you'd think it would be a newer version.
Wield powerful magic or use stealth skills to
What's their engine called? Creation? I think it's the Creation engine.
Character models, weapons, even rocks and sweet rolls have all been meticulously recreated. Combat animations have also been updated to give them a modernized touch. Plus, the Shivering Isles and Knights of the Nine expansions are included alongside the main story.
Now, I beat the original Oblivion, but I never beat the remake.
Through the gates once more when The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year.
I beat the original Elder Scrolls all the way through.
That's all for today.
I think all the way through Skyrim. I beat them all.
Thank you for watching.
No Xenoblade. I wanted Xenoblade, at least the Switch 2 edition. Guess we don't get everything we want. I'm sure there's gonna be some games in there that some people want to play. Nothing really struck me. Nothing really struck me. Oh, let's watch this because if you haven't seen this, this is interesting. This is the.
Hi everyone, I'm Jan Bart van Beek.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
the
let him
studio
talk.
director here at Guerrilla. Now at Guerrilla, we love exploring the Horizon universe. And with every new project, we ask ourselves, where can we take our players next? What new stories can we tell? And what new experiences can we create? And we heard many of you wondering, but what is Guerrilla working on? And today, we get to show you. Before we dive in, I want to be very clear about one thing. We absolutely love making single-player games, and we're going to keep making them. They're a huge part of who we are as a studio. But next to that, we also had this long-standing dream to try to do something different. Our own take on how you can explore the world of Horizon together as a team of machine hunters. It's something new, it stands on its own, but it's also still very much Horizon. Let's take a look at how this new journey begins.
I wonder how people receive this because the art style is different. It's kind of cel-shaded. I mean, it looks good in my opinion. I think they did that for FPS reasons and everything because they're doing multiplayer. And I don't believe it's open world. I believe it's like area based at a minimum, if not map based or zone based. That's not even a good way to say it, like mission based.
They're getting deadlier by the day. All across the land, people are dying. That's why our leader gave me this command. We have to fight back. And to do that, we need a team. Soldiers.
The only thing I'm kind of disappointed in when I watch this is you don't get to create your own character. That's what I wanted to do. Create my own character in a multiplayer Horizon game. It would be cool. Now, there is supposed to be an MMO. Maybe you could do it in there, but this one's like hero based.
Who hide in the dark. And champions who shine in the light. Upstarts whose stories are just beginning. And legends looking for one last shot. The last line of defense.
Yeah, they kind of went over the top with some of the weapons and effects they put on them.
Made up of the greatest hunters in the land.
I like Ninja Girl there, though. Kind of cool.
This is Hunter's Gathering.
So yes, we're going with a very different look here, and that's very much by design. Horizon Hunter's Gathering is a very dynamic co-op action game. We've tuned the combat so it works really well for a team of hunters, and we believe that works best when supported by an art style that really matches that energy. We're going to be showing you more gameplay in a minute, so you can judge that for yourself. Now, one more thing before we continue. This game is still very much in development. Some things are going to be polished, others are still going to change. And that's exactly why we want to bring you in this early. So stay tuned till the end, because we want to invite you to come and help playtest the game with us and be part of giving the game its final shape.
Hi, I'm Ryan Buck, game director.
I am definitely going to try to get into
With
playtest.
Hunter's Gathering, we're bringing back what makes Horizon so unique. Set in the American West, 1,000 years from now, civilization has collapsed. The hunters are all that stand between the tribes and the massive animal-like machines that threaten their survival. And the crisis is only getting worse. The machines have grown deadlier and they're more dangerous by the day. Someone has to step up and push back, and that is The Gathering, a crew of unlikely heroes venturing out into the wilds to stop the machine threat. We'll launch with a roster of hunters that grows over time. In our first playtest, you'll be able to play as Rem, Sun, and Axel, 3 hunters with very different approaches to combat and teamwork. Combat is at the core of Hunter's Gathering. It is tactical, reactive, and skill-based. We took the precision and tactical depth of Horizon's combat and built it for a team environment. You'll have to read enemy movements, time your attacks, and combine abilities with your squad to take down the most powerful machines. It is a challenging game, and you really have to earn that victory. Now, when you start a mission, you pick and prepare your hunter. Each has very different melee, range playstyles, and weapons. You can select between classes for each hunter that change their abilities, from tank to support or tactician.
I do like that.
You can tinker with a
So,
roguelike
like a
build
character's
system. Every
playstyle,
machine
you can
gives
change the
powerful tactical options.
the role they're
Perks,
playing on a
weapon
particular
upgrades,
map.
Various upgrades to your stats. In each run, you'll have to try and find the best possible combination of power-ups to take on the biggest machine. You'll be able to explore 4 large and very different environments at launch. Each with its own
Okay,
look,
I
its
didn't
own
think it was going to be
atmosphere,
that big,
its
but
own
they look
challenges
kind of
for your
big.
squad to master. At the center of it all is the Hunter's Gathering. This is where you upgrade your gear, tweak your loadout, and team up for the next hunt. It is also just a fun place. For example, you can hang out in your own customizable campsite and then head back into the wilds.
Let's get out there.
Horizon Hunter's Gathering is all about challenge and mastery, and the missions that you go on lean right into that. During our first playtest, you'll get to try 2 very different mission types.
Let's show 'em what we got.
Let's show them what we got.
In Machine Incursion, you fight to stop a large-scale machine assault on the tribes.
Here we go.
With your squad, you plan and coordinate which randomized power-ups to collect before facing a relentless boss machine.
Work together, win together.
Time is limited, with a violent storm closing in that cuts down your options to get stronger.
What is all this?
The next is Cauldron Descent. In this multi-stage dungeon, the hunters take the fight to the enemy. You decide which path to take, from brutal machine encounters to really challenging obstacles. They all require teamwork. Every clear chamber shapes your run and gives you power-ups to descend deeper and claim the rewards. These modes are the foundation of Hunter's Gathering. Tough, replayable, and built for squads who want to master them. We'll continue to evolve them with your feedback throughout our playtests. At launch, you'll be able to play the story campaign solo with NPCs or together in co-op, but that won't be part of the playtest. We want you to experience the story fresh when the game is ready. What we can say is that it's fully canon within the Horizon universe. It introduces new characters, new threats, and new mysteries that expand this part of the world. And the story doesn't stop at launch. We'll keep adding new adventures over time to the game. We hope you've enjoyed your first look at Horizon Hunter's Gathering. We're beginning a journey and we're inviting all of you. Though it's still early days, you can expect more regular development updates and playtest announcements from us in the coming months. To stay in the loop on all of the latest news about the game, we've launched a brand new Horizon Hunter's Gathering Discord and social channels. We'd love to see it in. From all of us at Guerrilla, thank you for joining us today. Horizon Hunter's Gathering is about taking on challenges together, so we appreciate your help, and we're just getting started.
So it's hard to tell on that one if it's going to be good, bad, or whatnot. I'm definitely going to try to get into playtest so I can figure it out. It's yeah, it's interesting what they did there. I'm really hoping that the MMO that they have in the works. I don't think Guerrilla's working on it. I think a third party is working on it. I hope that comes out to be good and plays, well. I've seen videos on it when they announced it last year, but it's been a while, so hard to tell where they're at. This one seems like it's further in production, so they're probably going to promote this one till this one comes out, and then... Oh, did I have a echo going on there? Maybe I did. And then they'll probably start hyping the other one up as this one's about to release, and then work towards the releasing the other one. Yeah, it's a shame that we didn't get no Xenoblade news. I was hoping for it. So anyways, that is pretty much the news for this week. Give me just a second. I'm going to see if I can find anything else. But I'm going to get rid of this so I'm not bugging anybody with what I got going on the screen. Let's go here, daily. Open up my news feeds and see what we can find. And I'll see if there's anything interesting. I'll just go with my top 3 for this time. All right, let's see if it will show now. Boom. Yep, it's showing. All right, we got Blues news. Why is this so big? All right. Get Botany Manor for free. Looks like that is a... Where do we get it free at? Doesn't say. Is that here? Oh, it's an Epic Game Store game. It must be their free game for the week or whatever they do. So get that. Most of this stuff's going to be about talking about the Nintendo Direct. Dragon Quest VII Reimagined released. That came out on Steam, and Most consoles. Oh man, that's what I'm hearing. I got my phone monitoring the stream, and it was just loud enough to be heard. I hope you guys didn't hear that all stream. That would have been bad, but oh well. And War Dogs announced Steam Typing Fest. What? If I want to type, I'll type. I don't want a game that makes me type. Seven Nights Rebirth on Epic Game Store. What is this? Oh, a little loud.
Evan!
That light.
It's a net marble game.
Always repays its debts.
Hero game.
For it, boy.
Just say hero collecting.
Show me your persistence, boy. Show us the heart it took to melt my own. You dare!
You can't give up yet.
Take this! You have the will to save others. You have what it takes!
Well, then why hasn't he done it yet? And why you guys have to keep saving him?
Let's fly!
Because only he can kill him. He's the chosen one. Alright, this is not telling us really what this is. Alright, what is this thing? 100 Million Hearts, a Legacy Reborn. Was there a 7 Nights before this? Never heard of it. Alright, turn-based battle system. Dazzling RPG visuals. Hero Epic. It's got cutscenes and all that. Awaken your inner adventure. Try different raid strategies. So you're going to have different bosses and different party members and some gotcha stuff going on. All right, we get the idea. Thomas and Friends Wonder of Sador. Thomas the Train, really? Yeah, pass. All right, we got demos: Echo Island, Mole demo, Monster Hunter Stories, trial version, Moon Crashers, Omen, Skate Style. All those are on Steam. Oh, Ubisoft reportedly cancels rumored cooperative multiplayer Assassin's Creed game. That's a shame. That could have been something good if they did it right. Hard West 2 is 80% off. Outbreak, 50% off. Green Hell is 90% off. All right. Baldur's Gate HBO series is in the works. You want gaming news, not this other stuff. All right. Why is everything so big? So we saw this. Wait, no, we didn't see this. Namco's last major arcade Ridge Racer game. Rave Racers. Yeah, we saw that. We saw the East football. So this is all the Nintendo stuff that we saw, except for the Gorilla one that we saw. Bomberman, arcade stuff, Fallout. We get the Final Fantasy VII remake stuff coming out. They're saying the PlayStation 5 version of Starfield could be announced. I'm still surprised they didn't announce the Switch version of that. You know they're going to do that. All right, a game from the team that offended Studio Ghibli's Hayao Miyazaki with its AI zombie animation is out next week. What game was that? I don't remember seeing any of that. Yeah, looks like there's no video unless I go to YouTube, so we'll pass. Talking about the Nintendo Direct stuff. Rhythm game Felicity Door has opened on our Apple Arcade. Valve claims Steam Machine testing shows the majority of games run at 4K 60 frames via FSR. If you don't know what FSR is, it's the AMD version of DLSS, or AI assisted. It's not FrameGen, but it's AI assisted graphics in a sense. So you can run the game at 1080p, but then it displays at 4K, that kind of thing. That's what FSR is. That's what DLSS is in a nutshell. I'm kind of watering it down, but that's what it is. Sony says Ghost of Yotai sales are outperforming Tsushima. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe for the PlayStation 5 version, because Ghost of Tsushima was on 4, and if you wanted 5, you had to upgrade or something. I can't remember how that worked. I know they sold a lot on 4, so maybe the 5 version is what's outselling the Tsushima one. I don't know. PS5 outsold Switch 2 during the stronger than expected holidays. Valve confirmed Steam Machine price and release details have been delayed by exploding component prices. Makes sense. Everything's going up in price these days. All the corporations are trying to get one over on us, and then they never go. When the market goes crazy and they say, oh, it's because of shipping, they raise their prices because of shipping. After the shipping thing gets solved, they never lower their prices. It's the same price. Yet the issue's been fixed, so it should cost what it cost before the shipping issues, but they never go back. Same thing we have here. All the prices are going up. All the chip prices, all the RAM prices, all the GPU prices are going outrageous, and they're never going to go down unless something major happens. All right, Convergent Game Showcases announced a game lineup for February 19th event. All right, maybe we can watch that on the Thursday news. What is the 19th? The 19th will be... It'll be Thursday, so if it's early enough, we can watch the Convergence game show here on Thursday, the 19th. All right, that seems to be it from there. Let's check my go-to niche games. Got reviews up here. Why is this so large when the other ones were, I don't know. All right, we know Ubisoft was canceled. That's 2 weeks ago. Tales of Rise, we saw that. That was 3 weeks ago. 12 Hours, Turok, Bomberman, Elliot, Rebirth. All these are from the Nintendo Switch Direct. So they did have a video on Crimson Desert showing off the combat and everything. I guess we could check that out. We will go to YouTube for it and check it out. This is a game I'm definitely looking forward to. It could either be awesome beyond all belief or meh.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Crimson Desert Features overview video. Last time we took a closer
Looks
look at
amazing
the
though.
title, its characters, the stories within, and open world exploration. Today, we'll be shifting our attention to another important aspect of the game: combat and progression. Combat in Crimson Desert is visceral, and the battlefield is yours to shape.
I mean, if they took all the money that they got from Black Desert and invested it into making the studio better in games like this, should be outstanding.
Whether it's an aggressive offense, precisely timed defense, or even using your mount and the environment to your advantage, combat in Pywell is full of possibility.
Yeah, this is the part that I'm like, what? You get a mech and you can just blow people up? Kind of weird.
From sword and shield, spears, great swords, axes, and various ranged weapons.
Did you see that great sword? It seemed to be like fluctuating on the blade.
So switch back
Let's go back. I want to see that again. That was kind of cool.
Ranged weapons.
Oh wait,
Each weapon has a
didn't go far enough.
wide array of- Wield a wide
There we
array
go.
of weapons from sword and shield, spears, great swords, axes. and
Yeah, like the
various
edges of the
ranged
blade were
weapons.
coming off, like they were separate pieces of metal.
Each weapon has its
Kinda
own
weird.
advantages. So switch back and forth to the ones that best fit your style and the situation you're in. Powerful weapon skills can be paired with hard-hitting, bare-handed hits and kicks, as well as a wide range of grapples to create seamless chains of attacks.
I guess those guys, when they were fighting the girl with the gun, didn't know how to bob and weave. He just ran straight towards it like twice.
Empowering key abilities, allowing you to burn, freeze, and stun enemies. So combine weapons and chain skills the way you want and forge your own approach to combat.
Yeah, dual wielding blades is probably the route I'm going to go. We'll see. That looks
Your
fun.
mobility and timing are also a big factor in combat. Slides, dodges, counters, and swings flow directly into attacks, keeping you mobile and relentless.
The way they let you traverse the land is crazy in this game.
Well-timed guards and dodges open up enemies for a counter, letting you strike back and keeping up the pressure. The result is combat that feels grounded, yet explosive and endlessly expressive.
1,000 punches.
Of course, the skills you've just seen won't all be available from the start. If you've seen some of our previous gameplay videos, Cliff is usually shown at a much greater height.
So if you haven't been paying attention, they only showed Cliff up until about a week ago when they showed their other video where they were talking about the world and stuff. And that's when they said you'd be able to play the other characters. So that was kind of out of nowhere. Because I've been following this game and they didn't say anything about that. Obviously I'm not big enough to be able to play these or anything early. So I'm like everybody else, gotta wait for it to come out.
Into a truly formidable Greymane, and you decide how that progression takes place. As we mentioned in our previous features video, you will acquire artifacts, fragments of the abyss that have fallen to the world below through quests, combat, and exploration. They lie at the end of many trials in the possession of powerful bosses and hidden.
I mean, I like how like every character seems to look a little different. They don't really have like uniformed enemies next to each other. At least I haven't noticed any.
Increase core stats like health and stamina, unlock new skills for more skill chaining potential, and enhance existing ones, thereby increasing your combat and exploration capabilities. Some skills and upgrades cannot be obtained through artifacts alone and must be observed firsthand out in the world.
And then you can do it. Whoppa!
You may be the type
Belly
to
flop!
upgrade your stamina quickly to run and glide around the world longer to explore. Or you may want to unlock and upgrade all the diverse grappling skills to continue.
So them saying that has me kind of worried, where you got to upgrade your stamina, so you won't be able to freely traverse. You'll have the stamina thing like in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It always drove me crazy. Like, why is my stamina draining so fast when all I'm doing is hanging on a glider? Whatever.
While learning and mastering your skills is important to
Hopefully it
win
won't be so
battles,
bad.
the equipment you bring to the battlefield can be just as crucial. As you travel across Pywell, you can buy, find, and craft the gear that gives you the edge in combat.
The giant Nephilims.
The mighty blade tests the heart of its master.
It's more like a troll.
Your equipment can be upgraded for higher stats. Materials for upgrading your weapons, armor, and equipment can be found in a wide range of ways. Through mining and hunting, defeating powerful bosses,
That is a big shield.
through quests, and by uncovering them in hidden locations. You will also be able to customize equipment with extra stats and special effects. Mix and match these across your weapons and armor, and experiment to discover what combinations work best for you in the battlefield and out in the world. All of that preparation leads to your greatest tests. Across the continent of Pywell, fearsome bosses rule, waiting for your challenge. They come in many forms: human and beast, steel and sorcery, brute force and mystery.
I mean, look at how giant that is. That
Test your
just
limits
looks
in different ways.
awesome.
At the end of these hard-fought encounters, special rewards await. Some equipment earned from bosses can even grant access to their signature abilities, or grant unique effects and bonuses. So build on the strength you gain through each victory. Take down these threats of Pywell and prove yourself a true Greymane.
Greymane. That's like the group he's with or something. I don't know what exactly that means, but
We hope you look forward to Crimson Desert's combat and your progression journey as you
let's show a little bit more. I'll let it go.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next and final features overview video.
So many enemies on the screen fighting you at one time. That's kind of crazy. Of course, I don't see a health bar, so it's hard to tell how much damage is being done against him. Like, she's so mobile, she's not even getting hit. She's just obliterating him. Yeah, March 19th, I am looking forward to that day. That's going to be pretty awesome. So, all right, let's go ahead and get rid of that. What else do we have? Shirin the Wanderer Mystery Dungeon of Serpent Coil Island out on smartphones. Not really interested in smartphones. Another Steam Machine article. Cave of Queed launches for Steam. What the heck is that even? It looks like a really small pixelated thing. Is there a video or anything? Yeah, there it is.
Live and drink, friend. Come, hide from the high salt sun. My trade? I am a stone carver, and I commemorate...
This like an old, 17 years in the making. That's why it looks like this. Says it's...
where everything thinks, where everything...
I knew I heard of this somewhere. Yes.
To carve. I've seen adventurers of every kind. The horned, the winged, those with translucent skin, with bionic eyes, those who race through time to recruit clones of themselves, wall diggers, shrine desecrators, those who violate the laws of physics, who swapped bodies with a goat, who swapped bodies with a robot, who sprayed an aerosol can of brain onto a door and swapped bodies with the door and walked around as a door. And of course, my most popular commodity, the tombstone. I've carved every death imaginable. Decapitated, swallowed whole, shot to death by lasers, crushed under the weight of 1,000 suns, turned into a gemstone, slammed to death because they were a door and someone slammed the door. But I know this won't deter you. You'll seek the spindle, deathless spire of light that carves the bright sky like I do a slab of granite. Go then, the festival begins. And take care I don't put your deeds to stone.
Not really sure what that is about. Let's see. Let's read the absurdly complex science fantasy roguelike game is launching for the hybrid console this month. It's been available on Steam since 2015. Deep physics simulation, fully simulated creatures. Well, it's simulated. I wonder what that means. Like they have level, skills, equipment, faction allegiances, and body parts. So if you have a mutation that lets you psionically dominate a spider, you can traipse through the world as a spider, laying webs and eating things. So you can become like any creature. That's interesting. 70 factions? Holy moly. Science fiction setting, tactical gameplay, turn-based, sandbox exploration, RPG elements, quest, NPCs, villages, historic sites, some dynamic and some handwritten, interwoven to produce a transportative RPG experience, atmosphere, original soundtrack. That it seems like a wild game. Not really sure. It looks like Overwatch 2 is dropping the 2 from the name, which didn't really make sense. They should have just gave it a new version or something. Oh, what is the Game Pass library for January? Let's see. Resident Evil Village, Mio Memories in Orbit, Death Stranding Director's Cut, Roadcraft. These all seem like I went over these already last week. I think I did. Arknight's Enfield, that's been out for a little bit now. Let's see what else we got. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Scaling Back online features. Sorry for you fighting fans. All right, I think that is about it for the news for the week. All this stuff looks like stuff I covered last week. So go ahead and call it a stream. So until next stream, which should be tomorrow night. I'm just not sure what I'm doing because I haven't really discussed if I'm gaming with my friend Brack or if I'm going solo. If I'm going solo, it'll be it'll be Neo 3. Neo 3's out, so I want to do that a little bit. Probably get back to Code Vein 2 on Saturday. And let's see. Yeah, Saturday I'll be streaming as well, but tomorrow either gaming with my friend Brack, which will probably be Remnant of the Ashes, or Neo 3, and then Saturday back to Code Vein 2, and then I'll probably alternate between Code Vein 2 and Neo 3. I am contemplating other games because right now the games that I'm playing are so saturated with streamers that I'm at the bottom of the list and can't get any traction, and it's no fun if you don't get any traction. So I'm going to try to figure out if there's a game that I would like to play that has a small amount of streamers streaming it, but a decent watch view count so that I can maybe be on the first page. That would be nice. So anyways, that's the thought process I'm going through right now. Until next video, until next stream, take care. Bye-bye now. Static Buzz out.
Yeah. Static Buzz in the building. Yeah. Static Buzz in the building. Level up every time that the beat hits. If you're lost in the game, we'll fix it. Welcome to the channel, let's get it. I'm the one they call Static, bring the buzz to the scene. Dropping guides so clean and the quest every fiend. From the bosses to the secrets that you never could find. I break it down so the buzz keep you ahead of the grind. Every clip, every view, yeah, the fam's locked in. If the game's got a problem, we solve it again. No cap, no stretch, to the truth, no doubt. Static Buzz is where the real ones figure it out. If you're stuck in the dark, I light the way. Every tip, every trick, every play-by-play. Yeah, we rise, we grind, we never fade. Hit subscribe, join the upgrade. Welcome to Static Buzz, is where the game gets real. Where the gods see the heart and the winds feel sealed. If you need that help, I'm the one you call. Static Buzz. Yeah, we level up all y'all. Welcome to Static Buzz, is where the crew stays tight. Where we break down games and we do it right. If you're ready for the grind, then come on through. Static Buzz, we got you. From the walkthroughs, breakdowns, builds, and more, to the hype, new drops that you're waiting for. I keep the vibe locked in, keep the info tight, so you never miss a thing when you're deep in the fight. Every video's a mission, every mission's a win. Every comment from the fam makes we go again. We're a squad, we're a team, yeah, we hold it down. Static Buzz, best guides in the whole damn town. If you're stuck in the dark, I'll light the way. Every tip, every trick, every play-by-play. Yeah, we rise, we grind, we never fade. Hit subscribe, join the upgrade. Welcome to Static Buzz, where the game gets real, where the guides hit hard and the winds feel sealed. If you need that help, I'm the one you call. Static Buzz, every level up all y'all. Welcome to Static Buzz, where the crew stays tight, but we break down games and we do it right. If you're ready for the grind, then come on through. Static Buzz, we got you, yeah.